Well, back to another Fed here, and I thought I would just do a quickly update on the SPL season, the SPFL, all the leagues, all the good gear. And finishing season now more unlikely. And obviously, when I last made a Fed in this, which was about 2 weeks ago, maybe like 10 days, whatever it would have been, coronavirus definitely wasn't as bad. The deaths have picked up, the cases have picked up. COVID-19, actually, that's what we'll call it, because you call it the big other C word, and they hoover your monetization off you, and they get your Feds banned, and all that shit. But obviously in England, I know all the non-leagues have just been null and void, which I'm beginning to think a lot of players have come out, a lot of teams have come out, like this end of June thing, that has to be it. Like the English Premier League is reportedly exploring a televised behind closed door event this summer. Like, I don't know, man. It's a disaster. There's a lot of Scottish football clubs that finishing the season is becoming increasingly unlikely. I mean, that wasn't the case. I mean, who was it? Hearts team came out and said Rangers should just concede the title to Celtic and gain huge respect. Well, I mean, even if Rangers did do that, Hearts going to be like, well, you know what? That's fine. Give Celtic the title and relegate us because we're alright. I mean, like, you would need the whole league to agree on it, and obviously they're not. You know what I mean? Why would Hearts agree to go down? Like, I don't get it. Like, how can you give Celtic the league but not relegate Hearts? You can't do... I mean, I've already went through this about 1,000,000 times, but you can't. You can't. And it's such a disaster, but I guess at the minute, football isn't the biggest problem. As you can see, there's players, 80% of players' staff's wages being covered up to a maximum. So yeah, if you're earning over $2,500, we've always seen Hearts, some of the players take pay cuts. Some of the players, all the players, and if they didn't, they just fucked off. Imagine that. Dick Amona, man, he just jobbed them at fair play to Naismith. He took a big, because he would have been like the highest earner. Livingston though, record profit for them, even though it was last year. I guess we'll take a look at the gossip. Celtic, look, fuck me, Newcastle won Edward and Morelos. Apparently Arsenal are linked with Edward. Jim McCall says he's approached. Dave King obviously stepping down. Neil Lennon fears Scottish football is locked in a desperate battle for survival. Yeah, I agree. For once, I agree with Neil Lennon. Like, I think, like, legit, Celtic are probably like the only team, realistically, like, I mean, we've got to be truthful, who are like going to be more or less alright with this. We could go fucking, I mean, any team, especially under us, like, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Brutal. But, you know, at least the coefficients didn't get affected by it. At least that's the only positive. But there we go. Not really too much more to report. But season now seems more unlikely, according to SPFL clubs. But anyway, this will do it for L Gaming Jesus. And until next time, peace.